We start things off from Chron. Texas hospital's birth tourism packages triggers Abbott investigation. Welcome your baby in South Texas, the billboard reads, and it's been going on for quite some time, actually. A South Texas hospital that marketed maternity birth packages to international patients is now facing a state investigation after Governor Greg Abbott ordered regulators to determine whether it violated Texas law. Abbott on Tuesday directed the Texas Health and Human Service Commission to immediately investigate Missions Regional Medical Center, alleging the hospital advertised maternity services in foreign countries to attract expectant mothers seeking U.S. citizenship for their children through birth tourism. As you know, we covered SCOTUS, Supreme Court ruled on this, as well as having covered this here on the channel. We'll get to that in a moment. Birth tourism is an illegal practice that exploits the extraordinary hospitalities that the United States and Texas offer to millions of foreign travelers each year. Abbott said in a statement announcing the investigation, unfortunately, thousands of foreign travelers come to the United States under false pretense to give birth and secure citizenship for their children. And you can see this being a problem, right? Because our Constitution is there to protect us, right? Under Article 2, Section 1, Clause 5 of the United States Constitution, a presidential candidate must be a natural-born citizen, at least 35 years old, and a resident of the United States for 14 years. Because what can happen is foreign individuals can come to our country, give birth, live in their country, be radicalized or idealized or others for their country, and then come here to the United States and become president. So I like this clause here, or section, that says 14 years. We covered this here on the channel. This is from USA Today back in 2013, but we've covered it before. We have birth tourism in Saipan causing headaches for USA. So this was back in 2013. The United States is putting the word out to Chinese travel agencies. Stop allowing pregnant Chinese women to visit the Northern Mariana Islands to give birth. Why would the USA care? Because any child born in the string of 15 islands between the Philippines and Hawaii is eligible for U.S. citizenship. And in the past 2 years, the number of women delivering babies here has jumped dramatically. And it has, and we've covered this and we've talked about it here before. And we can take a listen here from Brittany O'Leary on this issue.
Federal agents swooping in this morning to raid what they are calling maternity tourism rings. The ring helps pregnant women, most of them in this area from China, illegally travel to the U.S. to give birth to American babies. NBC4's Henig Chang has more from Orange County.
Just after sunrise, they are ready to roll. Our cameras are there as dozens of federal investigators storm into the Carlisle apartments in Irvine.
If you come here in the evening, you see all the pregnant women walking around.
Investigators say this building and at least 20 other locations they raided in L.A., Orange, and San Bernardino counties double as maternity hotels.
People who come from China to the United States for the sole purpose.
Federal agents swooping in this morning to
raid. So there we have it there. And then we have this most recent one, which is why I'm bringing it up now here on the channel, from Eric Doherty.
Billboards. You can pay $3,950 if you want to have birth naturally, make your child a U.S. citizen.
Are you kidding?
Your foreign board C-section, $5,525. I spoke with Ken Paxton on this, and he showed me pictures where there are houses in Texas that look residential. So it could be your neighbor's house, and you go inside the house, and there are rows of bassinets where Chinese women are coming, giving birth to a child, then going back to the Chinese Communist Party, educating their child there, and they have U.S. citizenship, which could amount to more than 1 million new voters in this country over time.
Only a stupid nation would allow this to happen. They also have a website, HaveMyBabyInTexas.com. By the way, this big border advertisement right there is miles away from the border. So their audience are people.
So obviously, it's an issue, as you can see here, and we talked about how the Supreme Court ruled on that because what Trump had done is he had signed an executive order, and they were really just judging the merits of the executive order versus challenging this in court under different circumstances. But it is and can be a problem because, as we mentioned earlier, as she just did, that these individuals can be radicalized or conditioned or trained in their own country to come in and infiltrate our country. And part of the reason you have to be a natural-born citizen was so that the monarchy in different countries couldn't come in and take over the United States either. But this has been a problem for quite some time, and we saw this out particularly, not necessarily just with the Chinese, but this could be from many other countries as well. But let me know down in the comments section if you were familiar with these birth tourisms and had heard about them before, because we have talked about them here on the channel because you guys are astute, you guys are shrewd, you're aware of all what is going on here on this particular issue. But let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. Thank you guys across New Tech, BitChute, and Rumble for your guys' continued support. And, of course, everyone here on YouTube. You guys have been amazing here in 2026. And as you can see here below this video, we have the various social media links that I belong to include X. So you can stop by and join me there, as well as Instagram and TikTok. And if you order frequently from Amazon or a Amazon Prime member, I have my landing page link down there. You guys can use that as a standard landing page for your orders. And, of course, I do get a commission, but your privacy is protected. And speaking of privacy, while you're online, my favorite TrustZone is down there as well. You guys can check that out if you want a VPN, virtual private network. And I will see all you guys in the next video.